Hello everyone, this is Jitendra Kapoor, your mathematics teacher. Students, our today's topic is taken from CBSE class 10th, chapter 1st, real number. The topic is Euclid division lemma. Students, you have always three questions: what, why and how. First we take what. What is Euclid division lemma? We try to understand its meaning, its word's meaning first. Euclid. Euclid refers a person or mathematician. Okay? And division, division is the process of mathematics. And lemma refers to steps which are used to solve any mathematical problems. Okay, so this is its word's meaning. Now, how can we define it? So we can say Euclid division lemma is a proven statement. Euclid division lemma is a proven statement which is used for proving other statement. Uh, it is already proven statement. Okay, proven statement and used for proving other statement. Got it, students? Next thing, if we have two positive integers, for example, you have two positive integers a and b. These are two positive integers a and b. It must verify a equal to bq plus r. Then it must verify this statement a equal to bq plus r, where a and b are two positive integers, r is remainder and q is quotient. Where one more thing, where r is greater than or equal to 0 and smaller than b. Let us try to understand by some example. It verifies for other number or not. Euclid division lemma verify other number or not. If we take any pair 17 and 6, these are two positive integers. We see the Euclid division lemma verify for this pair or not. We divide 17 by 6. What we get? 6 3s are 18, 6 2s are 12, 2 times. What we have as a remainder? We have 5 as a remainder. Okay, it is called remainder, and this one is quotient and dividend, and this is divisor. Okay, or we can say divisor, b is divisor, b refers to divisor, a refers to dividend, q refers to quotient, and r refers to remainder. R refers to remainder. Okay. If A is a whole number and we divide it, then what we get? We get quotient and remainder. Remainder is equal to 0 or greater than B. Why it is greater than B? Why it is smaller than B? Why it is smaller than B? Can't be greater than B? Okay, prove it. If we take it greater than B, for example, if we have B equal to 3 and in any question we got remainder 4. Okay, we got remainder 4. So we can divide 4 once more time. We can divide 4 once more time. We get now 1 and 1 is smaller than B. So it is mean to say if remainder is greater than divisor, we can divide it once more. So the remainder is always smaller than B, smaller than divisor. Got it? Okay. Now we consider some more example for this Euclid division lemma. We have another pair 5 and 12. We divide 12 by 5. 5 to the 10. 2 as a reminder. How can we write it? How can we write it? We have 12. B equal to 12, but we have and A equal to 12, B equal to 5, V Q equal to we have 2 plus R equal to we have 2. So it satisfy our Euclid division lemma or not it? Look here. A equal to B have A 12, B equal to B have 5, Q quotient plus remainder, and this is our Euclid division lemma. So we can say it satisfy all the pairs. It satisfy all the pairs 17 and 6. It satisfies 17 and 6, and it also satisfies 5 and 12. Okay, so it is used for proven other statement, or we have proved here 2 statements. Okay, now let us see next thing. If here we are talking about other topic, we have another topic is Euclid division algorithm. What is Euclid division algorithm? I want to say you here Euclid division lemma is a proven statement that is used for proving another statement. But Euclid division algorithm. Now we will see Euclid division algorithm. Our next topic is related to Euclid division algorithm. Algorithm algorithm is a series. Algorithm is a series of well-defined steps which gives a procedure for solving a type of problems. Okay, yeah, we can say the Euclid division algorithm is used, or it is a technique. It is a technique to compute HCF of two numbers. It is used to compute HCF of two number, highest common factor of two number. If we call A and B are two numbers, then it is compute its HCF. It is used for compute its HCF. We take HCF as a D. Okay. So how can we compute HCF by using Euclid division algorithm? In our next topic, we will see if we have two numbers. Here there is an example. Here we have two numbers. Find the HCF of the integer 455 and 42. The first example I am taking here. My dear students, the recording has been stopped. So once again I explain this part. We have to find HCF of 455 and 42. These are two numbers. First step, we take 455 as a dividend and 42 as a divisor. We divide 455 by 42 10 times and get remainder 35. So we can write it 42 into 10 plus 35 as Euclid division lemma, according to Euclid division lemma. But we have remainder 35. So we repeat this process till then we do not get 0 in place of remainder. So in next step we take 42 as a dividend and 35 as a divisor. Look here, 42, 35. Now divide 42 by 35 one time. 1 is quotient plus 7 is remainder. Remainder is not 0. Then repeat it third time and take 35 as a dividend and 7 as a divisor. Okay, 35 divided by 7. 7 5 is 35. It means quotient 5 plus remainder 0. Now in third step we got 0. It's satisfied. When we get 0, the dividend is the divisor is the highest common factor among the given number. So HCF of 455 and 42 will be 7. And it also satisfies our Euclid division lemma. Okay students, so I hope you got your answer, and this is our Euclid division algorithm and that was our Euclid division lemma. Thank you once again. I welcome you to the Aryans Learning Center. Thank you.